Known locally as the Iron Giant, Bennerley Viaduct, the magnificent structure that straddles the Erywash Valley between Derbyshire and Nottinghamshire, has sat peacefully since the last train rolled over its arches in the 1960s, a victim of the beaching cuts. Threatened with demolition after its closure, it survived against all the odds, making it a unique artefact and witness to our local history. But its story isn't over yet. The next phase of the project aims to secure this loved asset for the next 140 years and beyond. Since its closure, the viaduct has often been a place to play, walk and explore, or for people to reminisce about the trains hurtling across its arches, as mentioned by D.H. Lawrence, who lived not far away in Eastwood. Bennerley means a lot to local people. Just ask anyone.
So the viaduct for me is, aside from an outstanding piece of civil engineering, it really signifies ambition, it signifies investment into local communities, and it also shows what can be achieved by local communities and businesses working together for a common goal.
I think it's a very important part of local history. It's been there a long time and I think it should stay there for the use of the community.
The viaduct will always hold a special place in my heart, as I grew up in Cotmanay as a child and would go for walks to the viaduct with my late grandma, granddad and my brother across the meadows. When the viaduct opens, it will be great for our community. It will hopefully get new visitors from far and wide. It's such a special site though that should never be lost.
It's huge benefit for the local community, walking groups, just anybody walking and cycling. I know that people come from all over the place.
Nobody that comes down here walks past the viaduct. It's really firing people's imagination and interest. I think what it's going to do at a very basic level is get people out into the local community, out into the great outdoors. And I think it's sparking people's imaginations.
Hopefully it will be open soon. We look forward to having a school trip there for learning opportunities.
It's great because we're learning about the Victorians' history and we find Victorians very interesting and hope we can have nice field trips there.
We hope you're back open soon. This would be a great learning opportunity and we're really hoping for the viaducts to reopen soon. As we're learning about Victorians, the Bennerley Viaduct is one of the few buildings in Cotmanay that are Victorian. We would love going up it when it reopens.
Be amazing.
Awesome.
Extraordinary.
Priceless.
Great. Significant.
One word: resilience.
The Friends of Bennerley Viaduct are dedicated to giving our Iron Giant a new lease of life. Working in partnership with the owners Railway Paths, they have delivered an inspiring community-driven project that's bringing this iconic structure back to life, which means Bennerley will once again reopen to the community after 50 years of closure. The aims of the next phase, with Heritage Lottery help, will enable a wider range of the community to be involved, helping them develop their skills, create greater well-being and ensure that the Friends are resilient moving forward in facing the next chapter. Securing lottery funding for the Bridging the Gap project as part of the next phase of restoration will give this landmark viaduct the future it deserves. And it will give the local community a once-in-a-generational chance that will improve the lives and opportunities for the people who live and work within its shadow. After many had said its heyday was over, after surviving threats of demolition and neglect, a new era is dawning.